Hi, I want you to imagine something with me for just a minute. Imagine life is great, right? You're going through life, you're raising a family, you're working, you're paying your bills, and all of a sudden, as we all know life can do, it serves up a curveball in the form of a tragedy. And you get the horrific news one day that your spouse didn't make it home from work. Now, all of a sudden, everything's in your lap. You're going through papers, things don't make sense. You're trying to schedule a funeral. You're still trying to pay the bills. You come across a life insurance policy, saving grace, and you take the death certificate and you file a claim, only to find out that what you thought you had in that policy isn't what it actually was. My name is Matthew Wilson. I'm the founder and owner of Life Matters, a local life insurance agency here in Arizona. I have over 1,400 clients, and I've done 2 or 3 times that in the form of reviews. And I'm here to tell you that with the overwhelming number of people that I meet with, there is a huge problem in our industry, and that is life insurance agents write a policy and then they move on. And that policy ends up in a drawer and it gets forgotten. Meanwhile, the person that took out the policy, their life changes. All of our lives change. Our needs change. And even what we thought we had can be different than what we actually remember having later in life. Sounded good at the time. Today, not so good. I'm going to give you some examples, but I've become very passionate about people reviewing what they have so that 100% there is no surprise when that day comes. We all get our life insurance policy because we love our families, and we want to make sure they're taken care of. In fact, it's one of the most important documents that you'll ever own. It's the last gift you give your family, the gift that takes care of them when you can't. Why not make sure that it is what you think it is? So let me ask you, just a pop quiz here. When was the last time you reviewed your life insurance policy? Do you even know the name of your life insurance agent? A huge disservice is being done, and I'm here to see if I can take care of that. So I'm going to give you an offer because I'm very passionate about this, and that is to review your life insurance coverage. And here's some of the things that I look for, okay? Not all of them, but here's some. First of all, some general questions. Any major changes in your life? Has your health changed? Is this still a sufficient amount of coverage? Do you have some coverage for long term? Did you use tobacco when you got this? And has that changed? And are there better rates? Sometimes I can shop around and find better rates, and it's just as simple as that. Same coverage, better rates. Absolutely. I'll take that deal all day long, right? Here's an example of some term coverage. So look right here. This is a 10-year term policy. Look what happens in year 11 to the person's rate. That's very common. It's very normal in term, but you don't often hear about it. So there are surprises like that where your rate will change, and what will happen is it'll get more and more expensive, as you can see here, until the day comes you can't afford it anymore, which is actually when you need it the most. So I like to ask, when does the premium start to increase? Does it include living benefits? If you don't know what living benefits are, you definitely need to talk to me. Can this be converted to a whole life policy? Many people don't even realize that that's an option, or what the deadline is in their policy where they can't convert anymore. That deadline could come and go. Does it cover all forms of death? Okay, very important. Indexed universal life, some of the common questions, or universal, is it adequately being funded? I see that as a major, major problem because a lot of agents, these are a little bit more complicated. They don't explain universal life very well to their clients. What are you paying in relation to guideline premium? What was the main purpose you got this for to begin with? And is it still serving that purpose? Whole life, okay? You can see here the death benefit going up. That makes this one a participating whole life versus a level whole life. There's guaranteed cash value, and then there's cash value that includes the dividend payouts. And so my first question is it level, participating? Does it have paid up additions, which increases the death benefit? Can you elect a reduced paid up option? If you say, I'm tired of paying my premiums, let's just reduce it a little, call it a day. Can you do that? Some policies allow you. What is the company's dividend history? How stable is the company paying you the dividends? When you're a policy holder in a participating company, you are an owner of that company. You want to know how well your company's doing that you're a part owner in, right? Final expense. These are small policies for seniors just to cover some small costs when they pass away, up to $50,000 maybe. What was the main purpose of the policy? Was it for a funeral? Is it level, graded, or guaranteed issue? I see people getting into graded or guaranteed issue policies when they don't need to. Those have a 2-year wait period, and they're a lot more expensive. Okay, there's restrictions, and sometimes people get into them and they don't even realize it. Are there better rates available? Okay, have you met with a broker who shopped this around and found the best rates that are available? Is the premium ever going to go up? Breaks my heart when I see older people in policies that those premiums come due and they go up, up, up every single year. Well, what they're on a trajectory for is to stop being able to afford it when they need it the most in their as they approach life expectancy. Were you a smoker when you got this? There is a policy out there that you can get non-tobacco rates if you smoke. Ask me about it. I can help you understand. So lots of great things to help people understand what they have, but also just to make sure that there aren't any surprises. Okay. Now, in exchange for a little bit of your time, you'll notice a calendar below. I'm offering for anybody that takes 15 minutes with me to let me review your coverage with you. Okay. By the way, it's not, there's no obligation. There's no sales pitch here. This is me just getting familiar with your coverage, answering your questions, and then helping you know what you have and make sure it still works for you. Okay. In exchange for your time to do that, because I'm assuming your current agent probably is not doing that, I will send you a gift that I give all of my clients, and it's called a Final Wishes Guide. This is a 64-page book that covers everything that you need your loved ones to know about should you pass away. It talks about your own personal past. It talks about your education, key contacts, how to get a hold of people, your current insurance policies, and your will and estate information, and your liability, your other accounts and documents. And then it goes into your funeral. It talks about what your eulogy, who you would like to speak, your funeral arrangements. It talks about your obituary and so forth. So when you pass away, there's no guesswork. Your loved ones just pull this out and everything is in here for a successful transition from your passing. So this is a gift, again, that I give all my clients. I want to give to you completely on my dime. I will mail it to you just for spending a little time letting me review your coverage. So click on the link below, get on my calendar. Let's spend 10 or 15 minutes making sure that the most important document that you own is exactly what you think it is. And to tell you thank you for doing that, I'm going to send you that book. Thanks for your time. I look forward to helping you and to see if there's any way that together we can make some improvements or get some more clarity on your life insurance policy. I'll talk to you soon. I look forward to meeting you.